Good evening, YouTube. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know, I'm Matthew, and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. So today we're going to do my traditional release draft thing. I'm sorry this video is a bit later than normal because my PC's been out of commission. You can say the cooler needed replacing, and one of the pumps went as well, so I haven't had access to my PC for 2 weeks. So this video should be earlier. Anyways, this is from what I traditionally do on release event. Is what I do is draft the new set on Arena. Well, I do that, and I normally open packs like I do, but I haven't been able to get to a pre-release in person because I haven't been feeling very well. Anyway, we're going to show you some gameplay from through the Omen paths. Basically, for those that don't know, through the Omen paths, so basically in paper, the newest Universe Beyond set is Spiderman, which is like, if you told me when I started playing Magic that Spiderman was going to be crossover Magic, I wouldn't believe you. Anyway, you say no, but it has. And you say that quite a lot of people are like, are you enjoying the Spiderman? Do you feel Universe Beyond themes are appropriate in Magic, especially the non-fantasy ones? So it's more like, some of them are like, well, like Edge of Eternities was like sci-fi, and now they're going completely off. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, so through the Omen paths is basically an adaptation of Spider-Man, because basically they don't have the license for it to use in Arena for some reason. I don't know why that is, but like, anyway, this is going to be for those that want actual fantasy in their thing. It's basically going to be the Spider-Man cards, but basically with fantasy artwork, basically. So that's what through the Omen paths in. For those that don't know, they've done also something new to this set. It's basically what's called a two-pick draft. So it's basically designed for ways to speak. That's their reasoning, I believe, is for people to draft in smaller groups. You draft in a 4-player pod, and it, like a regular draft, you take, instead of taking one card from each booster, you now draft 2 cards from each booster, and that's basically how it differs. So don't know me in person. I've been playing Magic for nearly 25 years. I've got lots of experience in draft, and my favourite formats are draft and commander. Although I'm mainly a paper player, I do play quite a lot of Arena as well. I mean, you can say I'm now on the Steam version because unfortunately the regular version stopped working for some reason. And then you say it doesn't matter. It won't make much difference to you. Anyway, so I'm now on the Steam version. I've also upgraded, the PC's been upgraded to Windows 11. I'm using Streamlabs to record this. Right, let's go into a draft of through the Omen paths, and we'll explain a bit as we go along. Right, so we go to through the Omen paths Limited, which is the stock. So you've got a choice of format. So I basically explained this. So quick draft is the normal draft. It's done against bots, which means it's not very good. So pick 2 draft is basically what we're going to show you today. And basically the aim is to show you the new format rather than play what is probably the better format, which is the normal draft. You've also got a choice of sealed through the Omen paths format if that takes your thing, or basically if you haven't been able to go to pre-release. The difference between the traditional ones and the regular ones are normally they're best of 3s, so you get a sideboard. So basically, if you lose game 1, you haven't necessarily lost. Pardon me, sorry about that. Right, so we're going to do a pick 2 draft. So as you see, this is costing, these ones are going to be somewhere between a Premier draft and a regular draft. So a quick draft is 5,000. Whereas a Premier draft is 10,000, and you can see you can still get gems on it. So I'm putting in the currency, the 7.5. I have like 15k at the moment, and I've also got a ticket. But I'm going to use the ticket for the more traditional draft because you get more value out of it. It's more 10k. I'm using Streamlabs desktop on PC to record this. I'm also using the untapped overlay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the untapped overlay, but the untapped overlay, basically in the draft, it shows me there's it will show you a number on it, which is a number between 1 and 5, telling you the picks and how good the card is. But this is perfectly legit to use as well. It also shows you what cards are you've drafted and stuff like that. And then basically the ratings on it are going to be effectively channel fireball, so it's going to be people like LSV and that showing them. All right, we're going to go into draft. Wish me luck. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And so, in addition, I'm about giving back to the community. So I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I've been on YouTube now for 3 years. I don't only do Magic content, but it is one of the things I do. In addition, I also to these Arena videos, I also do various videos showcasing my commander decks. I do various, I've done pack opening videos as well. I also do various deck tech videos. Right, so we're getting into draft. So right, that's a good one to start with. So basically, that's one of the iconic cards in the set. Is this? It's the Flame. So it's basically a 4/5. It's 4.5 out of 5 on the Channel Fireball scale, and it can't be blocked. And when it deals combat damage, player connives. It's basically Grixis, which is, for those that are newer to the game, it's 1 blue, black, red. Transform, activate, and they get basically Flame is one of the things that he looks cool. Anyway, they gave away a set of cosmetics with him on recently, so I'm going to take him. He's a 4.5 card, so we're looking at blue, red, and we may be splashing black, for instance. So we basically, this -3/-3 thing is very appealing. This land is also appealing because it's a blue-black land with no surveil. Or say, I'm going to take the removals, but removals always good. So basically, in limited, you're looking at things that kill. It's not a creature or something that kills a creature, think twice. But there is exceptions to this rule, such as stuff like planeswalkers. We're looking at playing a mainly blue-black or blue-red deck, and maybe splashing the thing. Right. So now we're looking at. Oh, because he say this will return target creature from graveyard to battlefield. I'm not sure what my best option is other than that. I'm going to have the blue-black thing and this, because you can basically use this to pitch stuff into the graveyard and bring it back. I think that's probably the best. Or draw 2, lose 2 doesn't seem bad. I'll probably take those. Alright, so now we're looking at, what have we got? We're looking at, well, we're blue-black basis, and then we probably want to splash into another colour. So basically, when it dies, create a treasure token. That seems all right. I'm probably going to take this lifelink because that seems solid, and then maybe this because I'm looking at a treasure generator. So we're trying to play. Right. So now we've basically onto like. I'm probably going to keep taking these things. I mean, this is only 2.5, but like I'm trying to play a splash. For instance, this. I may play straight blue-black, for instance, and try and splash this. Well, we know we're going to take the land. That's quite a high pick. And it's like, what's this? Exile card from graveyard. I'm probably just going to take another one, I think. That might be too many more lookouts. I think it probably is. But like, okay. Well, I have to draw 2, take 2 at the point, counter spell tap thing. Anyway, so that was pack 1, and basically you can see. So this is you're drafting a 4-player pod. You see this Jace is passing to me, and then the other person with that the thing avatar that I got. I'm going to just take it. Now it's going to about face. All right, so that's just another good card. So we're blue-black currently, so we take that, and then we're going to look at what else do I want. There's not a huge choice really. We're basic blue-black. When it enters mill 2 cards on a Death Touch guy, seems okay. I mean, Shock's okay, it's good, but we're not necessarily in blue. We're probably more likely to take these 2. It's a 2/3 with Death Touch. It seems okay. Not the best pack for me, but like, it's all right. Okay, so that's a land that enables us to splash, so that seems probably good. So we're probably going to have the land and something else. This ends the script to flash. Being your first member, we do draw a card. Flash flyer, that seems good. Alright. 8 more cards in the graveyard. 3.0. Right, so we've got a red source and we've got 2 treasure generators currently. So alright, so what do we need is what, like something more? I'll take the land. I'll keep the land because the land seems solid. I mean, you don't want that many coming to play tap land, but it's a good coming to play tap land. It's all terrible, really. I'll take that. The shock. I'm not sure if you played people in the pods or not. There's various achievements for limited on the game as well for those that enter their achievements. Alright, unfortunately, so basically, this is one of the best cards. This is a 5.0 card. It's one of the best cards in the set for limited anyway. So, right, I mean, blue, black. So I'm probably going to take this Flying Vigilance Life thing. This is very good for me. I could, in theory, pass the demo, but like it's not what it like doesn't have money. I'm going to pass it because I don't feel it does anything. I better take a card for my deck. Anyway, I'll take the Flash Flyer. It's very good. It's got Mayhem cost as well, so we're just going to take the Flash Flyer. All right, so we're in blue black with the option of splashing. When it return up to one target non-permanent. Oh, so that seems very good for me. I'm just going to take the Death Touch guy again. Good at Soul in the Ground. Alright. Not a... Oh, classic counterspell. That seems alright. We'll have that for sure. Angled Shield is a 4.5. I'll take it. I'm probably not going to play it, but we'll take it. Well, that seems pretty good for me. Right. Anyway, we'll put this a lot of food. Whenever another venue enters the Connives, so that seems pretty good. I've nearly got 4 of the death. I think you get an achievement if you get 5 of a card. I wish. I mean, like I like the achievements. No, that card's terrible. We'll take the closet and then say I don't really think it matters. I don't think I'm going to play them. Right. So after we've done this, we'll show you how I build the deck. For those that are new to Limited, it's like or explain basically how you basically evaluate the cards and stuff like that. Right, so say those are my last 2 cards, and now we go into deck construction. Alright, so when you basically, in Limited, you're looking at building a 40-card deck. Now, if you want to play the 40 cards, basically, because the more cards you play, the less chance you have of drawing your good ones, basically. So you basically, how you start out with, you've got all the cards you've drafted on the left. Now, I'm basically probably going to be blue-black deck. So you take out everything that isn't blue and black, and basically all the cards you don't think are going to be good. So stuff like this, it's like that says it's good in blue-white, but it's not in mine. I'll take out the shop for now. Although it's a good card, I'm probably not going to play it. That's a white card. I thought it was a thing. Counterspell will leave. That will leave. The Crook will leave partly because it's only an okay card, but it has the treasure generator, which is what we're playing. So we'll drop the Gravestone. I don't think it's very good. That's all right. That's very good. Basically, we're looking at playing like... so you're looking at playing 23 cards. I'm going to take out that Counterspell. I'm going to play Classic Counterspell instead. Leonin, I'm probably going to play all of. Those are very good. Orden is okay. That's very good. Data Scrubber's not very good. That's not very good. The shield isn't going to be played because we're not in the colour. Prison Break. So we take out the planes. Alright, so we're looking at... We're only really splashing blue, aren't we? So really, honestly, I'm better dropping the Counterspell because it's really not that good. Because it's double blue. We're only basically splashing blue for single pit blue cards. So like, although Counterspell is very good, I feel it's not the deck for Counterspell. So we'll take out Counterspell. Right, and now we see we've got 36 cards. So we basically check we've got the land. So we're basically playing a splash of red, basically. So we're basically, let's see how many land there are first. We've got 9, 10, 11. There's only 12 land in here. So we need to play another 4 land. So basically, how many pips of blue we've got? So we've got 1 pip, 2 pip, 3 pip. We only got 5 pips of blue. So we can get away with realistically maybe not playing that many more. I mean, we could go up an island for sure. So that brings us to 10, 12, 13. And then we could play a mountain in theory if we wanted to. But like, I don't think we need to really, do we? I don't think we do. So we're just going to up. Probably play 8 swamps. But that's 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 blue sources. We might go up 1. We'll go up 1. That might be excessive. We drop the thing. Oh, so okay. So that's 17. So that's 17 lands. We've got 5 islands, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? Oh, that's only 15. Yeah, I haven't counted correctly. Alright, so we can up another swamp. So that's 8, 10, 16. So we need to, that's 40 cards. But we need to drop one. We need to play 17 lands. I don't feel the Warden's that good because we're only splashing it. Yeah. I feel the Warden's the one to cut, and we'll play another land. Because it's all right, but like we're only splashing red. So the only thing we're basically playing close to mono black. So now we'll play +1 swamp, and that will be fine. So we'll be playing 1 red source, and we're playing three red sources, and like that we don't care because it's effectively double black. We're only playing the red for transformation on this. All right. That seems all right to me. That's correct. 10, 12. Yeah, so basically you build your deck like that. You look at the cards and think, basically, if it's not a creature or something that kills a creature, think twice, basically, and think, we only have got a light splash of blue. But you look at cards like this is a black card more often than not, basically, because you're normally going to play it off a swamp. We're basically just splashing blue for, like, a couple of bombs, the uncommon good cards and stuff like that. And we've got like 8 blue sources effectively, so I think we're fine. We're just playing 5 basics. We're playing more thing. Anyway, we're going to go into the games now. Anyway, wish me luck. So in this, you play until you get 2 losses or 4 wins. So basically, I'll try and hopefully go positive, 3 wins plus. Yeah, it counts me as playing 3 color deck. But like, it's only. So if you're playing 3 colours, you generally want to avoid playing spells that are double pip in your 3rd colour. So we're basically only splashing 1 card, the transformation on that thing that's quite a bomb. We're going to get... I don't think I've seen that advertised. Is that from Tarkia? It might be from Tarkia. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that's a keep. We've got 2 lands. That's got the treasure generator on that, but we're missing a thing. So this enters tapped. I'll keep 7, don't forget to use the full control, wish them good luck, and you'll say have fun. We're only at bronze rank, although I'm only at bronze rank in this game. I've got lots of limited experience, so I feel like I should be alright. Right, so we're probably going to play this on Tattoo. So they've played a Plains. Okay, so we've got a land. So my option, play this untapped, which I feel is the best thing. And then I can play that untapped. It means we won't get that much value on the thing, but like, they're less likely. So we can play this. I could even play it. I'll just play it like that. Right, so now we can do this. They've got blue-white, so they can have a bounce spell, they can have a thing. So we'll see if when he deals combat damage to destroy target thing. Yeah, that seems alright. That seems annoying. But he also has... Yeah, he was 1 turn off transforming. Anyway. I'm just going to pause. In the ended step, I'm going to flash this creature in. See what they do. That's actually annoying, because I've got a chance to, but I can bring him back. Yep. Annoying. I won't be bringing it back from the exile zone. There's not much that interacts with the exile zone. I'm running stuff like Rift Sweeper and stuff like that. Play that in my Git Rock deck. Right. Anyway, we'll have the 2/2 flash fly coming down in the insect. We'll then untap, we'll shoot them, and then I've got a if I draw an untapped land, I can play, say, this and this. Or if I do something else, they've got 3/2, so we'll just flash that in. They discarded the counter spell, which I thought we might do. I believe that card was a 1 point something on the scale. So now we can go to combat. Right, so I drew tap land. So unfortunately, we're gonna go with the death dodge going. So I milled at land and the mob lookout. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. I didn't want either of those. I'd rather have these thing anyway. So we've got 3/2. Playing against a blue-white deck or Azorius. Yeah, it makes, like, they play the thing, like, like, I can just take 3. Because, like, this guy can go in, won't get any value. And, like, you should always basically give the opponent the least information that they can. Because if they attack with this, I have to think. Because I don't know. Now I know I can attack with this for free. Because they're not going to block with it. And if they block, they're going to lose their guy. Then post-combat, I can play either these 2 guys or the Death Touch guy. And that means they don't have a particularly good attack. So I'm just going to attack. The 2/2 flies winning me the race. And yeah, this guy's reasonable if you get to it. But it's 7 mana. It's quite a lot to activate. Now I have to think what I want to do. And so this, basically, I think I'm going to play the second Death Touch guy. I don't know if it's right or not, but like, they've not... Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to play the Lookout tap and pause. Right, so they're 2 mana off activating this, which is... It's an expensive divination, it's like 7 mana, draw 2. Yep, so that means I'm far more... Yeah. 1/1 and has defender. So now I'm more likely to block. It's a fairly... Yeah, so they're attacking me with 1/5. I'll block. Or like, I'm like, Seably, I'm winning this race at the moment because I'm attacking them for 4. So if they have the removal spell that targets one of my guys, I'll lose one of the attackers, but like that was an uncommon, right? Alright, I'm going to go to combat. Oh yeah, don't forget these land also have 4 mana Surveil, which is also a good thing. Right, I feel they might have a counter spell Sandbag, so which one do I want to take? I'm going to play this one first. I don't think they have a counter spell now. Right, so now I can, like, if they attack with a 3/2, I can block with this guy fairly safely. Right, so now we're nearly at the point where they can... When he enters another token creature control gains flying. Sure, yeah, so that means they can go in. Yep. Is this fly? It is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I've got a choice between activating this. So they're flying in for 3. Okay, so my best bet is to attack with the Death Touch creature. See what they do. They're probably going to let it through. I might even be able to attack with this. No, just attack with the Death Touch guy. They're just going to let it through. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play the land because I want to be able to do... So this is 4 mana to activate, this is 4 mana to activate, or I can just wait. This is 1 damage. Yeah, I'm going to play the land and end the turn. When a non-token creature control deals combat damage, Blake, create a token the copy, except it's not legendary. Yeah, that's quite annoying, but like, you can get through with the flyer. I can't really see. Oh, I'm probably better just blocking. Pause. I bet surveilling one because I need to find an answer for the thing when it basically wouldn't do it. Eureka, that's why I needed a flyer. That is also a flyer. So my best bet is to attack with the Death... actually, it's not best to attack with the Death Touch guy because it's better blocking if they decide to get more. I won't attack. I'll just pause this. Because now they've got I've got a blocker for this. And they need a way to give their guy evasion. This eventually would ascend my Villans to the air. Yeah, so they're using that as sorcery basically. So now I think I can basically attack with this. Right, because I've got 4, 5, 6, I've got 7. Yeah, and then I can basically raise. So is any of this a villain? Yeah, this is, but like it's not great on the thing. I can attack with this. I think I can just stop. Oh, I should have attacked with the fly. I didn't realise that. Yeah, I should have attacked with this as well. It doesn't actually matter, I don't think, because I can just double ping them. Yeah, because I just double ping them. They're going to make a copy. They can draw more cards, but they need an answer to the Enforcer and an answer to this. I should have attacked with this as well, because they'll be on 2 less life, and then I could basically, I think I was 5, yeah, I had exactly lethal. Because I can double ping them with this. Okay, that doesn't actually change the thing at all. That doesn't change, it just means they get more damage through. I'm not dead. Okay, they'll get a copy of this, but it's not going to matter. I'm just going to shoot them twice with the Enforcer at the end of the turn. They've got 6 mana. So I basically enforce them, use a token. And basically if this gets to combat, I can basically send all the villains anyway. That is a second flyer, but it does not matter because they are 1 white mana open and I don't believe there's anything they can do. Yep. Yeah, you play the things at the last minute, but as soon as I know they're unlikely to do anything, they basically have to kill the thing. Alright, and I've gone up a rank, right. So we'll show you all the gameplay from the draft anyway, we'll try and go, and once I've shown you the gameplay, I'm probably going to open some packs. I confess this, I've done this, I did try and do the draft early, but I didn't feel that it was interesting enough to show you. I mean, basically, so I didn't feel that the games were very interesting, so I've tried to show you a section. So I can tell you what I have drafted in this set. I've drafted I've drafted and I drafted green red. I drafted was the 2 I drafted. I've also drafted. I did this once in Phantom as well when they offered it as well. Right, so that seems okay to me. I've got basically a 3 mana thing, so I've got basically a selection of 2 lands, but like that seems all right to me. That's like fine. I'll keep it. I've got all my cards. I don't know if the format's particularly quick. Well, that's already a start, so it's a reach and death touch. Oh, that's the thing in the in the splash screen for those. Search your library for a hero card, reveal it, put it into your hand. That's quite cool. So our best bet is play one of the Surveil land. Sorry. Yeah, it is a Surveil land. It's a slow Surveil land. But the best one is to play this, the Triumph, effectively. Right, let's see how it goes. They're playing Celestial. I'm jealous already. My favourite colour combination. So they're not playing that correctly. They should either play it in their end step or after they've gone to combat. Yeah, it's like they're at low rank. I understand, but like that isn't the way to play that card. Yeah, you can untap it, but it doesn't matter because the thing you could have it as a blocker if I had a haste guy, for instance. Alright, definitely wrong. You can tell they don't have that much experience, I wouldn't think. Alright, so we're going to play another tap land. We're going to play the hider because we can't play anything like thing. So from next mana, we've got a turn, we're going to do stop. So we'll play this tap land. I generally don't like tap lands in various limited. There was in but like you can play 2, maybe 3 is the thing. But like you generally want most to come in to play tap lands. You say basically now from this turn, they're probably going to basically let's see if they make a mistake and sacrifice this after pre-combat, for instance. They probably won't. So basically, there's a mechanic. Yeah, so they basically probably don't have something. Now I'm probably going to see. If we can get more value, we can play this as a flash guy, 2/2 flyer, or we can play this as a thing. So we're probably going to play this because then we can get more value off this. Hopefully that lives. This is as a sorcery. Oh, it's got death touch. Well, like it's a good card. I don't know how they choose the artwork for this set. Are they basically things that seem like they're leftovers from various things? For this looks like leftover from the cabaret things. I'm not really sure how the artwork in this set works. Let me know in the comments if you know. And what do you think of the Spiderman set? awful thing. So when it enters grave, yeah, that just means that I can say, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to block. Right, so what does the spider do? It's 3-2 for each. Okay, that's fine. So this is going to be a 2-3. When another villain enters, he can knife. So I'm basically better playing this thing. I can use this, but this won't do anything. So basically, I can use this to bring things back. And I can do that next turn, worst case scenario. So I'm just going to pause. So this is 2-3 with Menace. So it means it would be able to attack, but I don't see the point. So we basically... Yeah, target spider you control +2/+2. So this seems like they're just going to play... so they're in 3 colours. We do have combat tricks though. Oh, that's quite big. So why are they targeting this? Oh no, it's bigger from this. Okay, that's fine. So we got 5-4. Right, so basically we can get some value here now. So basically if I flash this in, there's going to be a trigger on this. For knives. Just got a card. I'm going to discard this. Right, so if we can, we would probably want to. Right, so our best bet now is to return this from the graveyard with a +1/+1 counter. This will be a 4/6. The problem is this is the thing, I can bounce this for tempo. I might bounce this. Another villain. Is it a villain? No, it's a hero, unfortunately. Right, so I've got 2 options. So if I play this, bring this back, it's probably my best bet to return this. So I'm going to return this villain. Yeah, unfortunately, I can make this bigger, but like it's, I mean, this guy is going to be a thing. I'll probably have to put this guy to land, unfortunately. I'm not attacking, I'm just going to pause. Or is it another spider? No, it's target spider. I can now bounce things next turn. That's unfortunate. Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong, that is a sliver avatar, right? Yeah, it looks like a sliver. So before I'm going to say what am I on 9? Yeah, so I can block. I have to block the one of them, the 5 I think, and take 6. I can block the 4 and take 7, but I'm not winning it. I'm not getting the way. I'm better blocking the better blocking the 5 and taking less damage. I'll take 6. Next case scenario is I can block. I can bounce one of them. Right, so I can basically bounce. The best thing is to bounce the token because they're not going to get value for it. If they're bounced out, they've got an ETB trigger, and they're like the Death Touch guy will sort that guy out. So I'm going to play this. And play this guy as a block. How big's this guy? Yeah, that's the best thing I can do. Let's see. This enchantment's been pretty good, to be fair. Right, so that's a mana dog that puts a counter on target spider. Yeah, sure. They don't have a good attack though because they've got a Death Touch guy. They've run out of spite. It's very aggressive. They've got no cards in their hand. I can basically formula trade. They're going to get that. I think I definitely want to block that for sure. Now it's whether I block the 2 or not. So it's 3 mana, put a target creature. Yeah, I think I'm better blocking. I'll just do that. I know it kills the bottom of the board. They have no cards in their hand. I have to draw something. That's really. So they'll draw 2 cards, lose 2. I'll have to do that. I'll keep the block of 100%. That means if they draw a removal spell, they win. But like, if not, I'm still got the game. It was like it wasn't draw. Take 3. They can basically. Yeah, put 4. I will generate a treasure. Right. So will if I draw the blue thing, will that give me the game? If they have another drop, I'm like, yeah. So that means they've got. Yeah, so that's basically multiple spiders. I can block one, I'll take 6. So now I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. That was at least a game. Alright, so we're 1-1. Let's try and go positive. Like, they had no cards in hand when they played that. If I drew a creature off the top, I at least had another turn. They basically had value because, like, they got multiple creatures in that turn. They could have also pumped their creature as well, which would mean eventually it will kill me. But, like, there we go. Anyway, what I've been doing today, other than I just got my PC back, so thanks to Richard who fixed the PC. Alright, so I also tried to play Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is performing very poorly. I can't get it running over like 20 frames a second. It's a joke. Anyways, it's not very well optimized, and so my PC normally runs nearly everything. Now that looks like a good hand. It's got like basically, so I can play Savell land, and it's got loads of good synergies, so we'll keep it. So we're going to play the tap land on turn 1, that on 2, that on and so forth. Right, so we're going to wish them luck. Good game as a thing. So we're going to say, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And say I aim to keep doing these arena videos for sure. I do, in addition to these arena videos, I also do, well, I do these ones. I'm not sure what I want to discard on that one. It's really hard. Like, I'm going to discard this. I don't feel it. No. I'm going to discard this because I can get it back faster than I can cast it. Because now it's got... Oh, that's cool. Playing in haste. When you discard a card, it gets +2/+0. That seems quite good. Right, so now we've got a thing. So basically we're attacking because we're not blocking. So we're going to go that. And then we can basically... Is this a villain? Yeah, it is a villain. So we can connive. So we can get that out. Yeah, this I've seen before, so it's basically 3/3/3 with trample. Oh, so this has mayhem, so you can play it from your graveyard. Right, so... Yeah, we will discard the land. It does mean we don't get a trigger, but like that's fine. These work fairly well. We're gonna next time we're gonna hopefully draw an untapped land, and we can basically prism break them. But like we can do it. We can discard it with mayhem. Oh, it's death touch. That's nice, but it does mean they have to. Right, so we got options. We got options. Right, so we can go to combat. Basically, you can use that to play the land because it doesn't count. Now I've got a 2/2 fire. I know it's a flash, but I have to do it at that speed due to the thing how the card works. Right, so now we're looking at basically. So we've got this guy in the graveyard. When it attacks, it means all other villains will gain flying. As you see, this is a villain. I believe this is all of it. They're all villains, right? Yeah. So we've also got this guy, which is quite good. It's flying vigilance and life thinker. Yeah. So they're basically That was the card I had in the previous game that pinged them out. I think it's quite good. So now they've basically got the death touch going the ground. So now basically we can prism break things back. We can also basically it says discard a card. So unfortunately you have to do it. 3-2. Me 2 power. That went okay. Yeah, they get a connive trigger, but that's cool. I'm probably at the point where I can start chipping them on the ground if I want. They do have this guy, which is quite cool. It's got life in it. Yeah, so it's difficult actually. Yeah, so I can't look at this top 3 cards below. We put one in hand. Flying Vigilance and I like to have battle the card draw. I'm going to keep this guy because I feel it's fair. I'm going to get rid of this one. Also, in theory, I could have discarded that. They're tapped out, however, so I might as well do this now. Right, so now if I want to make an attack, I can. Now, I feel I'm better not, because, like, if I go next turn, then I've got this is going to fly, and this is going to fly. So it's 12, 15, 16 in the air, but they've got no blocker, right? So there's, like, if I attack now, they can block in such a way that the thing, it's not even worth attacking, is it? Does this have evasion? No, it doesn't. I'm just going to pause. Right, so, like, I think next turn, unless they have something which is like a fly, I feel I've got enough to win me the game. The drawback of that Rizzik, the Arena Goblin thing, is you have to discard a card. So, like, I'm probably going to trap the Leon in because of, like, the thing. With this, if I play this, at least I'm going to get a connive trigger on this if it's necessary. So, basically, I'm on 15. So they've played a tap one, so that's like, okay, is this the thing? Yeah, so this is like the 4-mana Surveil thing. Surveil's a good mechanic though. It's like basically a way to basically guarantee you get land or spells later in the game, depending on what you want in the game. Now, if they have like a reanimate kind of spell, they need a way to kill the 5/7 because I have 10, 12, I have 16 on the board in the air. I mean, like, they have 7, 8, 9, 10, they have 12 on the ground. They have 1 ping. They can gain like 3 life, but like they have to send things into combat. Right, so that's a 5/4. So I think basically they have 7, 10. They have 17 on the board, and like they're tapped out, so I can see. I know how to block basically. So like they can't attack. So they've got a 2/1 attacking, for instance, that like's just going to gain them life. I can just block with something that's incidental. Let me check if I've read the board correctly. If a creature control dives, you control connives. Yeah, so I'm just going to block. So this is 2/1, it's got lifelink. I can block with the 1/4. I'm not going to block with anything that's like the thing. So now... Yeah, so they're on 17 life. They shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Anyway, they're not going to have any blockers now. So I've got 10, 12, 13, 15, I've got 16. Yeah, I've got 16 in the air. Right, I'm going to discard this. When this attacks other villains, but he's got flying on his own. So I'm going to play this, pre-combat. And as you see, that's enough. They basically, as soon as they tap out, you can just, like, don't need to do any maps. You can basically say, you can see I've got the game. Right, so we're 2-1 currently. If I win another one, I'd be happy. I'd like to go for the maximum amount of wins. I don't think I've gone maximum on Arena anyway. I've done it on another game, but like the thing, so we're at 2 wins. We win another one with positive. I feel this deck's okay. I'm saying, spoiler that I've seen played in paper. But I haven't played this in paper. I haven't played any Spiderman full stop or through the Omen paths other than like the practice ones I did. Yeah, I played the last paper draft I did was I did a Thunder Junction draft and I was blue red in that. I seem to play it a lot currently. Right, so we've got blue black again. See, that seems fine. We've got 2 land. The thing is, we don't have a 3rd land, but we want a 3rd land. Like, I'm going to keep it. I probably want the thing. I've got a 2-drop. Hopefully, I'll draw land. I've got 17 land. That's like 1 in 3, I believe, is the odds. Right, so we play a swamp and pass. Wish them a good game. Right, so that's good because that enables us more likely to. Yeah. It's really difficult what to discard. I'm going to discard this because I feel we're better discarding it because we're more likely to get it back. I've kept the unfortunately didn't see a land, but like I do have the Krug. This is a fairly low rated card. It's not very good. Right, so we can attack or we can do not. It's like I'm just going to sit back. It's no point. You can bluff if you want. No attack. When it attacks middle card, it's a fairly low rating. I need to hit another land ideally, but like it's a 1/3. Right, let's hope we draw a land. I mean that card's fairly low again, but we're fine. Alright, let's see if they can basically we're gonna attack with the Krug and we're gonna see if they give us a trade for it. I don't mind if they want to trade for it, that's fine. Anyway, we're gonna get something. We're not gonna attack with a 1/4. We're just gonna see what they do. Yeah, as they see, they didn't go for it. We've got a flash 2/2 flyer. Let's see what happens. I could have my alternative was play that. Sure. Yeah, it's target creature you control knives. It's not just. I don't feel this guy is very good. This guy I'm pretty sure is quite good. Right, middle call. Pass. Play this in there instead. Now I've got basically okay, so they've got some options. I think my best work is spell 2, draw 2, unfortunately. I will keep both. It guarantees me the land drop. I'm not attacking. Oh, look. Let's see if they want to take the damage off the 2 power thing. That is what I wanted. I wanted to get trade token. Right, so now we've got a 2 mana flyer. So basically the best bit, they're just chipping me with the flyer. The thing is though, this 3/1 will then make it, or like I'm taking it. What does this do? Exile 2 cards, give death touch. Or I can bounce their guy. That seems reasonable value to me. I've got lots of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I've got 6 mana. So basically I feel bouncing their guy seems alright. Let's see if that resolves. No reason to attack. Alright, let's see if we can get some value. My pets, my chinchillas are coming, going for exercise after the video. 4 damage. Yeah, that seems okay. They're going to attack to try and get the value because they really need, because they're going quite far behind on the lands. Right, so our best bet is like, so now we can't really attack with this 2/2 guy. So we're better trying to play this guy. And like, at the beginning I'll keep discard card, create a treasure token, I'll play this. So we're going to play this guy. It's a good way through, worst case scenario, is that we can discard this, any of these cards, and play the Mayhem cost. So we can play this guy basically in our... Yep, so that's another fairly good removal spell. Right, so we won't be discarding the card now. But we can play this 4/5 Death Touch guy that seems better. They've only got so much removal, right? There's no reason to attack because none of them will go through because the spider has reach. As it should. This is as a sorcery though, so we will bear that in mind. Right, so that's another way to give things haste. But they're playing quite... Right, they can give... Right. So like, we can attack with the 4/5, it's got Death Touch. They can basically 2 for 1 if they want. But I don't mind that, so like, attack. It's got Death Touch, I'm assuming they can block if they want. That's fine. it's basically exile the card from the graveyard, put 2 counters on target creature. Okay, so that seems quite good. So 2 counters on this is quite good because it's got Vigilance and Lifelink. See if they kill it in response, it's looking alright for them, so now we can go to combat. Now we can just go all in. Okay, Exodus card from graveyard, look at the thing. Okay, that's not something I've seen. Alright, so the way the scenario is they don't look like they can block 1. Yeah, that seems okay, so take 1. So now I can basically play this as a flash or do this. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to use this as a flash fire. Because it enables me to win the race. And unfortunately they got stuck on land. So they can attack basically. Oh, it's legendary. Alright, so I didn't read that correctly, but I can exile card from. Then I'm basically going to. Yeah, so I'd be basically getting that back because early in the game I didn't think I was getting into it, and I was aware that reanimate spell will be getting it back at better value. So now basically I haven't got a huge value of it because this guy already had flying, but it does give these guys flying. I didn't realise this guy was a legend for some reason. It doesn't seem like it worthy of it. I mean, you say legendaries generally used to be rarer than things. So this is probably going to be an 8/8. It's got 8/8 with hexproof. It doesn't have much other things. So I can attack with these. So basically, what is it? Hexproof, basically. So I basically go to combat, attack with this, and attack with this. We can leave these back. Yep, sure. Playing 2 of these dev touch things on the ground just looks quite good to me. I didn't get any huge value off it, but it was fun. It's quite a detriment thing because they can't really attack with the 8/8. Not that it has evasion. Seems okay. It's like thing. So these apparently are villains, so they're going to have evasion. So it would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'd be 13 plus in the air. So like they haven't got a flyer, so they need a bounce from now. Like I feel I can go for it. We're looking alright on this one. We see my chins will be disappointed. I've got three chinchillas. They're basically South American rodents. They'll be going out for their exercise once I finish this video. I also did a video on them, so check out my chinchilla video if you want to see that. It's something different. I do love my pets. And you say I'm at 3 wins. So let's see if we can get the 4th win. Anyway, I'm happy regardless. Anyway, so let's see. And we're at 1 lost. Right, I'm just going to have a drink and then we'll resume. And let me know what people think of the through the Omen Pass or Spiderman in the comments section. I mean, going to be my next video I'm going to be doing will be a Brawl video, and I'm going to be building a Captain Cisse Commander deck. I mean, you say Paradox Engine is legal in this, where it's not legal in Commander. Well, it was legal for a brief period when I start thing, and that was when the 2 of the decks. Whether it should be legal at like CDH, maybe, but like I don't really play CDH. I play like regular thing, like normally through base power. Tier 3 decks mainly, although some of mine are 4. check out my Commander playlist if you want to check out those. I'd showcase my paper Cisse deck for sure. I mean, so I also do for some Magic videos. I do my Commander series. I do what I call Boomhauer, summoning King of the Hill. I believe that got a new series in recently. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've got that jam. All right. Unfortunately, that looks like I need one more. I need a blue source. But like I've got less blue sources than some. I don't feel it's a keep. Unfortunately, if I have one blue source, I'd keep it because it's got a 2-drop, 3-drop. Unfortunately, now so that it's going to so like this. I could keep it. I hope. I've got a connive. Shall I keep it? So it's really close. I'm going to keep it. What do I want to get rid of? Is basically what I think. I'm going to send back the removal spell. I could send back this because I can reanimate it. So I'm going to send back this. I don't know if it's right or not. Alright, let's hope I can get to the extra stuff. I mean, no, Boomhauer's a character in King of the Hill. Right, see, that cat thing's quite good. It's 3 mana to pump, so basically, I have Scorpion Sing. Or I could use the Crook to get it and play this. So I feel I can tempo them by leaving this. I'm just going to leave mana open and see what they do. I like this thing, it's like cool idea. So they're playing 3 colours. So I'm basically probably going to let it go to combat and then see what he does. If he doesn't pump it, if he pumps it, I'm going to get good value off it. Yeah. You see, that was a good turn. So now I've got my island, so now I'm cooking. So I'm going to play the Menace guy, and then we can play Succession. These are all villains, I believe. Yes, they're all villains, so we're going to get really good value out of this, for sure. So now if we feel he's going to play something on the ground, this is the better option. If we basically doesn't do anything, this is good value, because it basically blocks most of the, even though it blocks the 3-drop or 4-drop quite often, and then we basically can it basically manips the top card of our library, so we're more, so that's basically an Oblivion Ring. Yeah, that's quite good. I don't think yeah, I do have one way to bounce it. Right, so we're probably going to play this guy. Unfortunately, we would have got great value if this stayed in play because I could play these 2 things. But now we're going to play the Lookout. We're going to connive himself. Alright, that's really... I'm going to discard this. I don't know if it's right or not. So in theory I can discard... No, I'm going to discard the Crook because I don't think it does that much. And play the Lifelinker. Because this guy can get treasure. And I know the card was on the bottom of my library, so now the thing doesn't matter because I'm unlikely to be able to flip it. It's just mana excel. Right, so they're playing ban. So in theory I probably should be alright. People are too greedy and limited generally, and maybe their colours. I mean, this is a good card. This is an Oblivion Ring effect. It's always been good. It's one of the best cards, and like that's a common. So that so I've got 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, let's hope they run out of these cards. They've got 4 cards in hand. They also, this was the cosmetic they gave out recently. I think you should get them all in your account. So basically, we go to combat first. The thing is that I'm going to have to start discarding cards, so this is really bad. I could play this and then play this the turn after. But like, this has got... I could play this first. I'll play this guy first. I don't know if it's correct or not. Alright, so this is unfortunately exiled, but I do have a way to give it back. Okay, that card's fine. It's a 2/3. It's not amazing. I can go to combat, I think. So I can do that in end step and see if I get anything with the trigger or not. So this is 3 mana to put +1 on target spider. That's always really big. It's also a mana door. Yeah, that card's quite good. It means I'm less inclined to tapping the Death Touch guy. So I'm going to pause. Yep. And it also blocks this. It means this card, it probably isn't going in. I can exile this card, look at the top 3 cards, put 1 into hand. See how good that is. If I've got stuff in the graveyard, it's probably not that. I'll probably do it now. See, that wasn't that great, was it? Right, now I can attack with my 5/4, which seems alright to me, because they don't have a thing as block. I'll keep the hand in my land. Now, if I leave the 2/3 available as a blocker, they don't have. Like, hopefully they can't clear the Death Touch guy. I was hoping I'd hit a card that I could discard to my upkeep to get some more value. I don't know if it was worth the gamble or not. It's a pop-up. I'll just close it. I don't think you get the pop-ups on Streamlabs. Alright, this will be the last game either way. And then we've got some bonus content. We're going to open some packs. I'll open some packs from the more recent sets and show you what I opened. Who doesn't like opening packs? I think they're just giving me a bit more information. So this looks at the top 5 cards. It basically shows creatures. Yeah, so for instance, the Favored Fighter is quite good because it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. This card is an absolute bomb. This is a house. This is really unfortunate. And basically pumps things. But can he attack now? Because I feel if he attacks now, I'm going to block. And then I'm probably going to think. And if he doesn't attack, I'm probably going to attack him for more. He can, however, put counters on if he has 3 mana. So what's he doing? Or is he making it? I don't feel he's blocking this. We might be alright. So this is quite good, however. It's basically creature control +2/+2 and vigilance, basically. So it means if he wants to attack with this, he's going to commit this. Then I've got a flash flood. And like, does this have? Oh, so this one does have reach. But then I'm probably so I'm better just passing, leaving this as a flash blocker, or I can play. Worst case, I can discard it and play it in my upkeep off this, for instance. I'll see if he can attack. But like, if he attacks, I can block the rare for sure. He also has a section of cards we've seen in his hand. For instance, he has this guy that he bounced with the web ability, N-web, I believe it's called. Yeah, and he's got the Favored Fighter. Yeah, I've seen this earlier. We saw this in the game I lost, right? I think this was in the game I lost. I can't remember. So it basically makes spiders on combat. And it's supposed you control get +1/+1, can't be blocked by creatures with defender. That bit's not, the defender bit's not relevant. I don't know why he's sacking all these things now. It doesn't do anything. Particularly. Yeah, should target spider +2/+2, sure. So the key is this one has reach. I'm better blocking that one, for instance. Now, can he attack? Yes, he decides to attack. So I'm better blocking. Actually, I could probably keep. This one does not. Oh, this one does have reach. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but like I can flash this in and enter. So like I can't actually attack. Unfortunately, I can attack with this guy. But like he can't. That's unfortunate. I think my best thing is just to pass because like I can double block. There's no reason to attack. Like, unfortunate. I forgot the 3/2 had reach, but like it's not that key. It basically would have mean I got another 2 damage through. I could have blocked the 4/6, and then left with the reach guy. But like yeah, I should have blocked the 4/6. That was probably a mistake. Never mind. Just thinking Boomhauer in King of the Hill. Hank was one of the main characters in Bobby. It's a cartoon, it's a bit like The Simpsons or Family Guy or that kind of thing. Although early in Family Guy anyway. believe it might be by Mike Judge, the same person that does like Beavis and Butthead. I think that's accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. So he's returning this. I think this rare is probably going to be a problem. I saw it once in my player, and it was like, I think I should have blocked it last turn and killed it and taken the damage. But like, I'm not sure I would have stabilized that much. It's these. Sure. I don't feel there's anything I can do. I'm just going to pause. I feel the game's already over, so I don't know if it's worth playing on. I'll play on for like a turn, but like I need the thing that basically gives all my creatures flying, and even that wouldn't be that enough because they've got a reach guy. They block the bigger one and take the rest, and I think they can just win on the crackback. They have to see what I've got, but like I've seen the card in their hand, so they've got that gives the creature. I'm just going to give up. It's not even worth playing it. Or like with the video's already been over. Yeah, I don't really need to see it enough. That was basically a modified. Whenever and just put +1. Whenever modified creatures, so they basically just start drawing cards. All right, we went positive anyway. So now let's show you the boosters of what we opened. We went 3-2, which is fine. So I've got 1,000 gems and 2 packs. Let's show you basically what I've got. So I've got some packs. I've got 18 through the Omen paths, some through edge. Let's start with the through the Omen paths one. Pack 1, mythic rare. 1 in 6 or 1 in 7. Right, carry on. Or should I just do them all at once? Should I do them one at a time or that? I'm just going to do one at a time. I'm not going to pause on anything too thing. I'm going to do them fairly quickly. 16 of these juggers. So Boris, the Spider Rider. Yeah, I'm trying to build up wild cards so I can build my brawl deck. So and then it's that thing that killed us. How big? And Mothwing Shroud is very good. So if you had that was a good pick. If you started in Celestia, you'd probably take this rare and this uncommon. That's a good signpost. Although that card's a perfectly respectable first pick for Mothwing Shroud. Dimir, that's one of the best cards in the set for limited. I'm just going to open them all in one go. It's just too slow if not. Right, it will show you the rares anyway. Right, let's show you the rares. See how many mythics, place your bets. Should get at least one, I would think. Did I get no mythics? I got 1 in the first load, right? Oh, you can only open them in sets of 10. Yeah, that's normal for these kind of games anyway. Alright, there you go, there's another rare, that's a rare, that's the thing. Alright, I think the set's alright, so let's open the regular packs. These are just the Edge of Eternity's packs. Maybe we can get something good. Was it Ancient Team the best thing? Living Prosperity. Oh, so the spacecraft pack, basically. Cool. Okay, so we've got a Target pack. Sarkin. Yeah, that definitely sees play. That sees play in standard, I believe. Some actual ones I've played in. I've played in all these in paper. These ones. Oh, and the mythic rare wild card. That will do nicely. That's a good way to finish. Okay, so we'll just round that out. All right, and I've still got resources saved. I've still got enough for another draft, and I've got a packet, some things, and I'm on approaching the reward track where I can get some more things. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This has been Matthew, and this has been Matthew Hawker Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and or hype if you're on mobile. And if you're new to the channel, it helps me grow the channel, helps grow the community. I love to give back to the things. I've been doing this for I've been playing Magic for nearly 25 years. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years. And so in addition to the Magic, I do various video game content as well, so if you fancy checking out some of that, they will be linked in the various playlists below. Anyway, so I'm going to do my chinchillas now. I also do various commander videos in paper commander, in addition to some pack opening videos for physical Magic. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, so my next commander video I'm going to do. I apologise to those that said I said I was going to do slivers. I forgot. I've already shown my sliver deck. If you want to see my sliver deck, just scroll back through the playlist for the commander and you'll see the sliver deck. It hasn't changed bar maybe the land, it hasn't changed at all. If you've got the new artifact from Edge of Eternities, if you have it, feel welcome to play it. I don't think it's that good personally. And when you say, I'll be the next commander video I do, it will showcase my token green white elf token hybrid deck, which I've already recorded, but I need to upload a deck list and do some editing for it, so that will be out shortly. It may even be with you at the same time as this. I mean, this should be out within a day or so. It doesn't require anything, it just requires upload basically, and a bit of like put in effort to put in the thing. I don't need to do a deck list like I do for the other one. Alright, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. And then you say, is the PC's working now, so we should be back to the regular ones. I at least try and do one Magic video a month anyway, at least. Anyway, thanks very much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.